What's going on, guys? Fucking Gunnar in the cut.
Gunnar! Let's kid.
Young Gunnar.
Car.
This episode is going to be all about the boy Gunnar, Goondog,
It's
the
not
G.
Gunnar. It's Gunnar.
Yeah, it's not Gunnar.
Or Gunna. I like Gunna.
Well, Gunna's cool.
Yeah, Gunnar's cool. One thing I will say is that we did slander Gunnar's name last episode because he did dip on us.
Called 30 minutes later, like
30 minutes later, texting us like,
we're like, boy, we 30 minutes deep in our cast. Get out of here.
I don't even know about that. What? Actually?
Yeah, last night you guys slandered me.
we kind of did. I was just like,
damn,
this,
You tell me.
you gotta put that mic closer to your face, Goondog.
Tell me right when we start recording.
Yeah.
Wow, damn. Throw me under the
It's all
bus a little
good though.
bit.
Just a little bit.
Honestly, I was like dead tired last night. Literally, like after the football game, I was ready to fall asleep. Woke up, shotgun a White Claw, and I was revived. Literally, I texted Robbie and I was like, dude, I just shotgun a claw and I'm ready.
You gotta get that mic closer to your mouth.
I'm ready to hang out. And then he never responded, and I was kind of sad.
Yeah, well, things happen. Anyways,
Hey, I'm here now. That's all that
let's get into
matters.
this by saying we've known Gunnar for how many years? How long has it been?
2016? 2015?
15.
So we've known Gunnar for
5 years.
just around 5 years. He's been a boy. Hella long. We've had so many fucking adventures. We're jet ski bros. We both went on jet skis.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Forgot
Jet ski bros.
We're jet
How
ski
did you
bros.
remember that? What made you remember that? That's
Well,
so sick.
I was just thinking about like things that we've done in the past, and we went on that fucking trip to Tahoe, and we like finessed shout out Gunnar's
Dude,
mom.
yes.
She finessed us onto getting on these jet skis for free.
She literally
so
was
it was like my first time, a brown boy on a fucking jet ski. Yeah, what did she say?
She
to the
literally
guy?
was like, she came up to us. She's like, watch. She's like, I bet I can get us on this jet ski. She's like, watch. And then she goes up to the dude, and 5 minutes later, he comes over with her and is like, you guys want to like ride it? And we're like, no way. Like, it was sick.
Yeah, it was such a fucking fun experience, and I did kind of fuck up something in our Airbnb or like our hotel thing. So there was
Oh
what
my
was it, like an
God.
elephant
It was a
or it was
a
a moose?
moose.
It was a moose. So there was like a little
moose.
paper mache moose statue, and we were fucking around. We were fucking around at night, and I don't know what
I don't even know how you
did.
broke. I think you threw a pillow or something.
Yeah, I threw a pillow
What if
at
that was
it.
like a $50,000 art
No,
piece? You don't even
it
know.
was definitely worth like
It was
nothing.
definitely worth
Nothing.
yeah,
You
like
never
$20.
know,
But it's like
Art.
Airbnbs always get you with that bullshit. Like if
Yes,
you break
they-
one little thing, you have to spend like $500.
Well,
like
what
it's so
happened was
stupid.
the leg fell off.
Oh, I thought
right?
you
The
broke
leg
the
fell
head
off.
Didn't
Or
you break
did-
the head off?
Yeah,
So-
no, you literally
No, it
just
was the head. I
you
decapitated it. I
Like, it was
decapitated
just
this
the head, and it
moose.
was a
I
clean-
murdered
a
clean
snap.
cut, and it was kind of tough because I couldn't figure out how to put it back together. But I figured out a way that if I like balanced it in the right way, it like kind of stood up by itself. And the next morning, our fucking friend Ryan that went with us, fuck you, you fuck.
Oh, what?
He's like, hey, to Gunnar's parents, hey, look at this fucking moose over
Wait,
yeah.
oh
Anything
my.
look different about it? I'm like, Ryan, shut the fuck
They didn't,
up,
but they
dude.
didn't actually notice. They didn't
Did your mom
notice.
ever notice?
No,
or no?
they never did. But Ryan the whole morning was like making subtle jokes. Like, that's weird. Like, why is that moose? Like, why is he looking like that?
Yeah.
Like, why is his head slanted to
Yeah.
the left? Why is he leaning up against the wall? And it was like,
Hell, what a little shit.
it was so funny.
Fuck that.
No, it's because you wouldn't have gotten in trouble for that, honestly.
Yeah, but I was still like fucking stressing about it.
Probably. It was so funny.
That is crazy. Straight broke the moose's head for no damn reason. What that moose ever do to you?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think you were trying
I
to
was just
hit one
fucking
of us.
around.
You were trying to hit one of us with a pillow, probably.
We were thinking we were savages because we were like going in the back smoking at night when your parents
that
were
was
asleep.
Like, that wasn't like early on in our smoking days, but
It was like mid-range.
yeah, we were definitely still getting pretty high.
Ryan's just telling me.
Ryan's just chilling out there. We brought a PlayStation, right? What games did
Yeah,
we
I brought
play?
my PlayStation with I brought NHL, 2K. I brought 2K. We played 2K a lot.
Yeah.
I remember Ryan hates 2K.
2K
He would
is
just,
so
he would just
fucking
chuck
fun.
it from like half court every single time.
I think me and him played on a team and we both lost to you.
Yeah, you
But
did.
it's because Ryan fucking doesn't even know how to play, so he's like a hindrance.
You'd probably still lose.
Hindrance. I don't know how to say the
He's
word.
probably
I'm a
just
2K,
like a
2K
deadbeat.
legend.
Probably messed you up. You probably would have won if it was just Robbie.
Yeah, I'm raw as fuck at 2K. You would get
Cap.
smacked around.
Hey, what's up with these dualies?
Yeah.
Share it with that Julie, what
I
they
don't know what they're
do.
doing.
There's 3 trucks on the side of the road with generators.
They're all the exact same truck.
Hey, They better fucking make some crack or something.
Dude, they looked like people that'd be making crack. Welcome to Meth Head Central. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, dude, talking about the fucking first time, dude, I remember. All right, so the first time this kid Gunnar smokes, right? We're all in a circle smoking a backwood, and
Oh
it's
my
his
god, on his
birthday.
birthday.
On his 18th
my
birthday.
God.
17.
Or 17th birthday. And he gets past the backwood, right? And it's dark out, so it's not even
Yeah,
light out. So
yeah.
you clearly got to see the ember burning, right? He hits it backwards. Ember first in the mouth, then he just goes, like he looks at it, he's all, oh
He
shit, I
almost
hit
got
it
a burnt ass
backwards.
tongue.
He straight had a black fucking tongue and like black lips for a second. I was like, watch out, wipe it off. It was hella funny.
The best part about that entire situation was that when we were trying to figure out what we were gonna do with the weed because we were just fucking dumb
We
and
had
young.
Ryan holding
we had
it.
Ryan hold it in his hands, and Ryan's a kid that doesn't even
So
smoke.
paranoid.
He doesn't do anything. He's standing there like,
started
how
trembling,
long
dude.
do you want me to hold this
Joe
for?
made him hold it.
Yeah.
Joe was like, I need someone to hold it. And he just like grabbed Ryan's hand and like dumped literally a shit ton of weed in his hands.
Yeah, that was a fucking fun time. We've always had fucking good ass times with you. There has been some times when you've kind of like died.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk about that or
No,
not.
indeed. We 100%, we 100% can talk
I
about
totally
that.
forgot about that.
Well, like, so if you want, I'll explain. Like,
Yeah,
you green out.
Yeah.
So like, what happens? So I think what it is it has to do something with smoking weed. Maybe.
No.
I'm not.
It's when I like.
Then.
It's basically if I don't eat the whole day. Like if I just not forget to eat, but if I just wake up like go straight to work and then don't eat at work and go home and then like just play video games or something, not do anything, and then if I smoke weed after that, like not eating all day, like I'll start feeling like lightheaded or dizzy, and if I like make like a sudden movement, I'll literally just like pass out hella fast for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's
That shit
happened.
was so
It's
scary.
happened to me probably
It's
like
happened
first
so
time
many
it's
times. I've
happened to
been
me probably like 5 or 6 times now.
The first time that it ever happened was in my car, right?
Yeah, that was the first time ever.
So that's
talk about
why-
that experience.
Bro, okay.
But make sure you put the mic
Here, I'll hold it. This shit was the scariest experience like of my life, probably still to date.
It was the worst one. This was the worst
Yeah.
one by far.
So me and Gunnar are just chilling in my car. We're smoking fat when we're just chilling in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then I have a Novo. This was back when I was like hitting nicotine and shit, but I don't do that no more. Shout out to everyone who's clean. But yeah, so I'm hitting my Novo and I don't check the juice level for a minute, so it's like super empty. And then I hand it to Gunnar and he takes a fat rip, right? And then he blows it out and then he passes it back and we're just sitting like chilling there like, you know, listening to music, but only had like 10 seconds, 15 seconds gone by, and then I just look over, right? And Gunnar just says, did you tell me you didn't feel good at first?
I felt it coming on for like a solid 20.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did you feel going on?
Because Gunnar was like, he's like, I don't feel good, right? And then like right when he said that, he like put his head down and like closed his eyes and then popped his head back up and like opened them up, right? And he's like, dude,
How long was his eyes closed for?
for like just like a second. Like this was right in the beginning
So
when
he,
it
like,
started
hard
happening.
rebooted.
Yeah.
His
He,
brain, hard rebooted.
No, he like looked down and looked back up and he's like, whoa, like I don't feel good. And then like 2 seconds after that, his fucking eyes just roll back. His
Oh,
head
shit.
just dink hits the window and his mouth was closed, right? And all I hear is like I thought he
Oh
was
my
like having a
God.
seizure, like choking on his tongue, right?
Yeah.
So I get my hands in his mouth to try to open up his mouth, and I swear to God though, he was like biting fucking down.
Bite down.
And I wasn't sure if he was like choking on his tongue or anything, so I was like, fuck, right? So I
Yeah.
take my seatbelt off and I'm about to call like 911 and I get out of my car to like run over to get Gunnar out of the car to put him on the side, like if he was like having a seizure. But right when I'm like about to open the door, he like looks over at me and he's like, bro, where am I? And that's like after seeing him like
Yeah,
damn
so-
near die and he asked me where he is, I'm like, I was like, Gunnar, what do you mean? And he's like, where am I? Like in the most fucking concerned, like scared, like he was pale as a motherfucking ghost, and I was just shitting myself, dude. I was like, you're in my car, we were just smoking, and he was like, I don't know where I am, what time is it? And I'm like, Gunnar, what
Holy
the fuck? And then like 10 minutes go by, and then we start driving around,
Yeah.
and like I roll down the windows, and he's like, okay, like I'm feeling better now, but he's like, I have no idea what the fuck just happened, and then we went home.
Wait, so
Ooh,
let's get
SRT.
Gunnar's point of view on how everything went down.
That's what happened, and I fucking still to this day most traumatizing thing that's happened to me.
Yeah.
Thanks,
fuck.
Gunnar. No, just kidding.
No, yeah, that.
Really, so let's hear from your perspective of how everything that happened in your brain.
It's happened to me like 6 times, and that one was definitely like the worst one. The
Yeah.
second worst one was that like it kind of got in order. Like the first time it ever happened was the worst one. The second time it ever happened was at Isaac's house, and that was the second worst one. But the reason why this one was so bad was because I've never had the feeling of it before. So like when I started feeling weird, I was like, I feel weird, and I have no idea like what's about to happen to me.
Yeah.
And then like slowly, every time it happens, like I lose my vision, and like but like it blurs out. But this time it was like hella weird. Like it was daytime out, right? Like it was probably like 7 o'clock. So it was still like light outside, but like it felt like someone was lowering the brightness like in my vision
Of the world.
Yeah, and it
like
was
somebody's
super
turning
weird.
the brightness down.
Yeah, but it was like going on for like a minute, and I was like, and I knew something was up, and like my stomach like kind of felt weird, and then that's when I like looked at Jacob, and I was like, I think I feel weird, like I don't know, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
And then right after that, like I don't remember anything. I like apparently like everything he said like happened,
Yeah.
and I remember waking up and I was like, I just didn't know where the fuck I was. Like,
How
literally,
confusing was that? Like how, like
it took. Well, I mean, like
in
I
that
think it only
moment?
took me like a few. Like it took me probably like 20 seconds to read. Like where am I? Where am I? And then like I looked like okay, I'm in Jacob's car. Like I didn't like my memory wasn't like lost.
Yeah.
I just.
After you said like where am I the first few times, and then you were like, what time?
It was like waking up after you black out. Like it just you take a couple seconds to piece together where you are, and you're like, okay, I know what's going on. But it was like you said, it was literally like a hard reboot. Like literally like. Every single time I passed out since then, like I remember like, oh, I don't feel good. Like it sucks. Like when it happens to me, I like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I literally sit there for like a couple minutes, and then the last 2 times it's happened to me, I've never even passed out. I just sit there and like I lose my vision for like 10 seconds, and then I come back.
fuck, dude.
So, I don't know.
That's really fucking sketch.
It's sketch, but it's like every single time it's getting better and better, and it's all because I think I don't eat enough, or like I have like low iron or something. I probably should just get my blood
This
tested.
boy needs a fucking E.
Nah, I need to get my blood tested and just figure out like if I
seriously.
had like low iron or something. But fuck that shit.
The one time I witnessed it, I think more than once, but the one time I really remember, which was like super fucked up, was also
one was bad.
traumatizing,
This
like
one was
Jacob
bad
said,
too.
was at Isaac's house. This was the one that he was saying that happened next.
Mm-hmm.
So we were chilling at one of my friends, my friend Isaac's house. Shout out Isaac. We were out there just like chilling in his backyard, doing whatever. And then out of nowhere, Gunnar looks at me and he's like, "Yo, I'm not feeling good." But I was like, at the time,
You gotta explain. We were smoking.
we were smoking like a lot. I mean, like I didn't
The
smoke
most
that
I've
heavy,
ever
but it
smoked
was
in my
crazy
life.
because hella people were. I mean, not hella people, but sorry, there was hella just a lot of weed out there, and it was just so many. It was just constantly passing around pieces after piece. It was like a nonstop rotation, and I really was not expecting it, and I don't think Gunnar was either. But we just said like, we're not pussies. We're just gonna fucking sit here and just fucking do this shit and sit through it. So we were just getting like kind of blasted, and then Gunnar, he looks at me and he goes, "Yo, I'm not feeling good," and I'm like giggling and laughing and like just out of my mind. So I'm like laughing. I'm like, "What do you mean you're not feeling good?" He's like, "Dude," he got serious as fuck. He's like, "Dude, I'm not feeling good." So then he like jumps out of his seat.
That's when it's scary for you. You're just like,
Yeah, exactly, because I'm like, fucking, I'm there with Gunnar. So like, I'm
Gunnar's
like
fucking scared, but we're scared even.
So he jumps up out of his seat, starts like walking over from the backyard into the house, and there's like a sliding glass door. I think it was open, but I remember as he's walking inside the house, he was kind of stumbling a little bit. Were you stumbling?
Yeah, and it wasn't open. I had to open it.
Yeah,
that's like
you were stumbling. You had to open it, and I got up to follow you. And you like, once you got in the house, you turned to me and you're like, "Oh, I don't feel so good." And then you fell. Your like eyes closed, kind of like the exact same thing that Jacob said. Your like eyes rolled in the back of your head. Your eyes closed, and then back first fell right into the corner of his like.
I thought my stomach hit it.
It was your stomach. Sorry.
Yeah.
So like you must have turned away to keep walking.
I did.
And
I thought I fell before you guys came in.
No, I saw you. I was right there in front of you.
Okay, damn.
And you fell. He fell in his stomach. Sorry, fell in his stomach first.
And then I fell backwards.
And then he fell backwards onto his head.
Yeah.
Because I remember you landing on your head, but I forgot that he must have twisted midway. So his eyes like closed, fell straight onto his stomach on top of the kitchen counter, I think. Like the edge of it, like the fucking pointy part. It fell in his head. And when I am in like some sort of stressful mode, my first instinct is to like joke or smile or laugh because my body just doesn't know what to do with the emotions that I'm feeling. So I'm on top of him, not on top of him, but like standing over him, like smiling, like laughing, like, yo, are you okay, dude? And he's like, yeah, dude, I'm just hungry.
Yep.
And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? He's like, dude, I need something to eat right now. And I'm like, what do you mean you need something to eat? And he's like,
The first thing he says is, I'm hungry. What?
yes. And then he's like, dude, I'm the he swears to God that he was the hungriest he's ever been in my. He's like, I'm the hungriest I've ever been in my entire life. I'm so fucking hungry. So then I run outside. I'm like, yo, Isaac, do you have anything that Gunnar could eat? He's fucking dying. And he's like, yeah, I got some like fucking chips.
No, he had good munchies. You give me
Yeah,
like
he did have some
he
good
had like
chips.
double stuffed Oreos and then like fucking I think I had like Nutter Butters or maybe they were Ritz.
Yeah.
And then like a bag of like Doritos or something.
That's so funny.
So
No,
then
but
Isaac like feeds him up and he just starts like going to town on the. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, bro, save me some. Like,
God, fool, that
gotta
shit
eat
was
all
all
that
mine.
shit.
No, but we left that part out of the first one with Jacob.
We went to Taco Bell.
No, we went to McDonald's.
No, we went to Taco Bell.
They were closed, and then we went to McDonald's, and we had 20. We both got 20 pieces.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
when
shit.
every
He
single
remembers the
I
meal.
forgot I left this out. Every single time I wake up from like when I actually do like full on pass out, I am the hungriest I've ever been. Like,
That's
no
why
joke.
I came to the
That's what
conclusion that you're
that's
not
what-
eating enough.
Yeah,
is
that-
because you wake up and you're
because I
fucking
wake up
hungry.
and my body's using like whatever it has
Wait,
left
so
to
what do
like
you
shut
mean
down
you're the
and reboot.
hungriest you've ever been in your life? It's just
I mean,
like
like,
that feeling of
you
like
know-
it
yeah.
feels like you're starving
Yes,
or like
I
what?
literally like you like I don't know like that. I don't know if you guys ever get that feeling like you haven't eaten in so long
No,
where you
yeah,
wake
you're
up
like-
and like you need to eat like you
Yeah.
just, like you got like the
Yeah.
first thing you do like
Like,
dude,
I haven't eaten anything all day. I've eaten half a pesto stick, so I'm kind of feeling like that right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
I'm like,
fuck.
I need to eat.
Fuck.
Fucking
No,
find some
there's literally
roadkill.
times I wake up at like 4 a.m. and like I'm like half awake and I'll like hobble to the fucking fridge and like smack down a yogurt and then just leave it there and just go back to my bed
Yes.
like half awake and
I'll go-
and I don't remember till
Wait,
like
really?
yes like, I don't
I'd
remember till
never
like I
do
go
that.
into the kitchen and I'll see that yogurt. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember now, but like I was that asleep that like sometimes I don't remember.
Morning, I'd be going down and be getting like a bowl of cereal and like a cheese stick, and then just eat
a
that
bowl
shit.
of cereal and a cheese stick.
Just
Fuck
a random
yeah.
combination.
You guys bite your
dairy.
cheese sticks or you like rip them apart?
Oh, if you
even-
bite your
if
fucking
you-
cheese, dude, please tell me you don't bite your cheese stick.
no.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
does.
this
Yeah, he
episode
does.
is fucking
He stopped
canceled.
and then
Gunnar
looked
is
at
not
us.
my friend anymore. If you bite your cheese stick, I am sorry. Unsubscribe. Fucking, you're trash.
Don't unsubscribe.
Yeah,
bro.
don't. You might lose a couple of people.
Nah, but if you fucking bite your cheese stick,
Bite
though,
your
what the
cheese stick,
fuck
I
is
still
wrong
love
with
you, but like, bro, try peeling
Get
it.
some help,
Oh,
dude.
not even kidding. When you peel the cheese stick, I swear to God, it tastes different. I swear to God.
That shit hits
Take
different.
a bite out of
You're
it.
telling me you've been it before.
Yes.
What? Oh, traitor.
Traitor. You're kicked off the show. It's the
I mean, I
RNG show.
feel it.
Hey, Rnj Show.
When it gets like down to like the last little fucking piece, like I bite it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
that's not what you just
Wait,
said.
what do you mean? How does it get to the last little piece if you're doing it in strands?
He bit the whole
He just
thing.
exposed himself.
No,
Again. Yo,
because
this
you know
Justin,
how
Jacob bites his cheese sticks.
Most of the time, one end is more fat than the other because you can't peel it fucking perfectly. So you get left with like a
you're
piece
right.
of bark.
You're right.
It's kind of like a piece of bark,
Yeah.
and then you
Unless
eat
you're
that.
pristine and you get
But
those
I
nice
swear,
cuts.
when you peel it, it tastes way
Those nice
better.
peels.
I don't just go.
I'm pretty nice with the peels.
If you bite them, you're a murderer. You're a savage.
Yeah, honestly, like if you see
You're a
someone
killer.
biting a cheese stick, like
Ratchet.
keep your eye on that fool.
Yeah, do not.
Like, you see them
do
reach
not
into
let
your
them around
bag,
your
like,
girl. They will
run.
fucking take your girl.
No, not even that.
Some
like
people do too.
what?
And elite
Some
Choppa
people
fans eat their
warm up their
chopsticks.
cheese sticks.
I mean, not
No,
chopsticks.
NBA YoungBoy fans.
NBA
Like,
Youngboy.
NLE Choppa's lit as fuck.
Yeah, he
Some
is.
people freaking warm
Not
up their
chopsticks.
cheese sticks before eating it. They'll like put it in their pocket to warm it up to eat the cheese. You know who does that?
You're-
Arlen does that.
What?
No way.
That's so weird.
Arlen does it.
That's like 200 IQ.
I don't know, but I don't like my mozzarella warm.
What? Putting
like
it in
on
your
pizza.
pocket? That's like an accident. Like, oh, snack for later.
Some people just like their mozzarella warm.
I didn't know cheese sticks were mozzarella.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
I didn't
he said-
know.
Robbie said
I
he
didn't know that either, bro.
I just thought it was like.
I just thought it was
a
like cheese. Me and Gunnar are on the same wavelength.
Yeah, most of the time it's mozzarella. They have like cheddar
Mozzarella?
ones too, though.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, he's right. Yeah, they have like the
They
orange.
do
and
have
white
cheddar ones. Yeah, not all of them are mozzarella, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say it again.
What about, can we talk
Never been
about...
a rap, but I'm all about that cheddar.
Oh, that's the best intro that we've ever had. Can we talk about you fucking killing David, or is that
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, we can talk about
I'm just
that.
thinking about funny things that we could talk about that involve Gunnar.
I know. I mean,
Dude, did you guys just... I don't know if anybody... That squirrel was like... That moose that got decapitated in Tahoe, that squirrel was the same
squirrel.
thing on the side of the road.
R.I.P. squirrel.
R.I.P. Squirrel 2020.
What?
20.
I said 2020 and we passed 2 signs with 2020 on it at the same time.
That was weird, dude.
That's some
Buy
wizardry.
some lottery tickets.
Facts.
500 on
Wizard
red.
101. That's a sign to
shit.
play Wizard 101 again.
Did you guys ever play Wizard 101?
I made an account and I didn't understand how to use it.
Zoe 101.
Shout out,
Dude, Zoe 101. I love that
Shout
show.
out Zoe 101.
Love
She
that
was
show.
kind
That show
of.
was actually really fucking good. Like, it was so entertaining.
I could probably go back right now and
That
watch it.
show, Victorious. iCarly was decent, but back in the day, dude, those shows.
iCarly was
iCarly was
fly,
really good.
bro. iCarly was
It
super
was
fly.
good,
What
but
you know
like,
about
some
Freddie
of the
Benson?
episodes were hella weird.
Nah, when
What
they
you know
got
about
older,
Gibby?
it got whack. It got a little whack.
But anyways, what were we saying?
I don't even know. What were we just talking about?
Clover.
Oh, no.
That's a
Body
Clover
slamming
farm
David.
Right there?
Oh, yeah. We were talking
yeah.
about...
We
Body
were
slamming.
so whenever like we're all guys. So
Yeah.
whenever we get drunk, just like primal instinct for a man is to want to fight somebody. I feel like low key, not want to fight somebody, but like
show dominance.
show dominance. And if somebody tests you, you're more likely to stand up
You gotta-
for yourself.
you gotta, like,
if you're,
rank yourself
if you
in
have
the-
a
in the
couple
group.
drinks in you, then not. Like
Gotta
I'd
let
probably.
you know who the alpha in the group is.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if it was that. It was just...
No, it was just like, people.
was-
Everyone. No,
Something
no.
along the lines of that kind of.
Yeah.
It was not like you had to prove yourself, but he was calling you out.
But no, so we were all chilling at our friend Christian's house, and we were just hanging out. And David was like, "Yo, I want to fucking wrestle somebody."
Yeah, but little did they know, David was fucking hammered.
No, he was not drunk.
Yeah,
No, he was not. He just
he
showed
not?
up. I was more
Yeah.
drunk than he was.
I swear to God, I thought it was drunk.
He probably...
Okay.
No, he probably had like a couple beers.
Alright.
So
Because he just showed up with
Gunnar was
Convoy,
like
I'm pretty
tipsy,
sure.
and David was like pretty fine, like in his normal state. And I have a video of it. They're literally they grab each other, they like lock shoulders, not lock shoulders, but they're at each other's shoulders, and they're kind of like fighting for like a dominant position.
Like leverage.
And then out of nowhere, Gunnar just like fucking takes David's leverage and fucking flips it and slams this fool on the floor, and we're like, oh, everyone's screaming, ah!
Like it was like a normal ass move though.
Yeah,
It was
no,
like a
it was
normal
nothing.
ass throw,
It
like
was
when we
nothing
wrestle
over the
around,
top.
that's
It was
just
just
normally what would
I just
happen.
overpowered.
him and
Yeah.
dropped him on the ground, but
And he
But I
Gunnar weighs. Well, he doesn't weigh.
don't.
You wanna
I'm
finish the
just
story?
big.
Yeah.
Let him finish.
no, you finish.
Oh, me finish? Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
pretty much I just overpowered him. Like we were at each other's, like it was kind of like my hands were on his shoulders, his hands were on my shoulders. Like we were just like going back and forth, and then I overpowered him, and then like went on top of him. And as like he was hitting the ground, he like whiplashed his head on the ground, and then that's what like fucked him up. He like knocked himself out, and then apparently when you knock yourself out, your body goes limp. So my body weight landing on top of him was like anybody could have crushed. Anybody would have been able to break his collarbone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his collarbone.
We didn't even say that part yet. I thought you already said that. Yeah. So moral of the story: after it happened, I broke his collarbone and knocked him out at the same time. But it wouldn't have broken his collarbone if he hadn't gotten knocked out.
He just got whiplash. And
In other words,
Exactly.
Gunnar would take on any fucking pro wrestler out there. Fucking John Cena.
Dude, anyway, I mean,
Rock.
wrestling's fake, so.
Yeah, you would beat the shit.
not.
Hey, look, it's Pam.
Pam!
Not really.
That
Was
really
that actually
did.
Pam? You could
Nah,
tell?
I don't think it was big enough.
I thought you were talking about Pam. You could tell.
No, your old car.
Yeah.
Nice car.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't see it.
Pam.
The OG Pam.
The spirit of my car is named Pam. She lives with me.
And all this stuff out here with like fire retardant stuff.
Is that what that is?
I think so. I mean, it's everywhere.
Nah, it's hella red. It's like
No,
the fire
he's right. It's
retardants-
on every single wooden post,
Yeah.
like all of the telephone poles.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Dude,
This fire
during the
shit is
fires,
whack.
it was crazy. I was me and Carson. Shout out the boy Carson. We drove up to
We shout out so many people in our.
went out to the top of geysers, and like it was perfect timing. Like we went up there, and like from geysers you could see like a direct shot to where the fires were. You couldn't actually see the fires,
Yeah.
but you could see like the shit ton of smoke that was coming off from it, and like the general area of it.
Yeah.
And we got to see like these huge fucking air tankers. It was the biggest. I think it's called the 747, and it's the biggest air tanker in the United States. And it literally we got to watch it fly right over our heads and drop like fucking fire retardant for like literally that shit drops for a minute. Like it's just flying at like 300 miles per hour for a minute, dropping shit, and it was so fucking sick. And the shit worked, dude. We didn't get fucked up by this fire. This fire didn't really do shit to us.
Yeah, we're lucky. I mean, it's so smoky. Like 2 days ago in the morning when we woke up, or like at like around 6 in the morning, it was the sun, the sky was like legitly orange red.
2 days. I mean, we don't live in San Francisco, but 2 days ago, San Francisco had the second worst air quality in the world, beating Beijing and like all of India. That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's fucked.
And that's crazy. Even Santa Rosa was like up there in the very poor air quality.
That sucks for the homeless population, dude.
I know, dude.
They can't get out of that
Crazy.
smoke.
I have to work out in it sometimes, but I mean.
I know. Imagine going out to a restaurant and be like, yeah, let me get a hamburger with a side of ash on it because I'm eating outside.
Dude, that's what's like kind of annoying with like all this outside like patio stuff. Every single customer that comes in is complaining about ash.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I'm
What do you
sorry.
want us
like,
to do about the fucking fire? Do you want me as a Mary's employee to go fucking fight the fires?
Exactly. Like it's so like kid you not, I would say every other table that comes in is like, there's ash. Like, can you like can we get a new table? And it's like, first of all, we only have 9 tables. Second of all, like there's been fires going on for like 3 weeks. Like it's been
Why are you
smoky
eating
out.
out?
Like why are you even fucking out here anyways?
People are whack, bro.
Dude, and oh my god, the other day it was 90 degrees out on the patio and like someone has to turn the fucking heaters on.
Who turned the heat? Wait, what?
Yeah. And Rich goes out there and turns the heaters on. And I was like, there's no way. And it was this old lady that was like, it was literally like 85 degrees out and it was just smoky out like this. Like it looks like it's cold out, but it's not. Like right now it's 81 degrees out and it looks like it'd probably be like 60. And she was like, yeah, I'm cold. And like they turned the heater on for her during the middle of the day at like 85 degrees. I was like, are you kidding me?
That's weird.
I know.
There's something wrong with that.
No,
with her.
the Mary's just has the weirdest, like Jacob will tell you firsthand, like they have the weirdest employees. Or
What's
customers.
the weirdest?
We just, I don't even know. Like, we always do stuff for customers and we get the weirdest customers.
What's the weirdest customer that you ever have encountered, or like weirdest thing that you ever encountered at Mary's?
It's a tough one.
Do you have any, or maybe not the weirdest,
there's
but
like there's
one of
weird
the.
stories that like I've heard of like shit that's gone down. Like I've heard like one time, like, it's kind of gross, but like one time someone went into like, I think it was the girls' bathroom, and like there was literally like apparently like shit smeared like throughout the entire bathroom. Like it was the big stall, not the entire bathroom, but the big stall. It was just like it was like someone put it on there, like literally sat on it and smeared it all over the toilet seat and the ground, and then like stepped in it and like tried to like clean it up with their feet pretty much. And it, like that's basically the moral of what I got. And one of our managers had to clean it up. And
oh my god,
shout out
that's
to her, 'cause
horrible.
I don't know how I could have done that.
I would have never done that shit. I would have left that. Fuck that.
Hell no, I would have been like, nope. That's a manager's job.
For real. That's the one thing about Mary's, like they don't have nobody for that. So if you're a manager, you're fucked.
Jeez.
Like, sometimes they get the dishwashers because they got to mop it up. So that kind of sucks to be a dishwasher.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, that's where it's like, I am not doing that. You can fire me or send me home. I'm not doing that.
Jacob, as being a server, have you ever had any weird like encounters with a customer?
I mean, I've had like multiple weird encounters. I've had like people joke around like way too personal and like not try to get to know me, but like they're like asking hella questions about me, and I'm like, damn, like, all right, this is weird. But I've had like one table, I don't know, just like personal shit, like where you from, blah 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 blah. I mean, it's not like weird, but like they just get hella personal.
Okay,
I guess.
Yeah, I got you.
But I've had like one table, like they were playing chess one time, and like, yeah, they like just like got like a couple salads and they just whipped out this mini little chess table, and I was like, what the fuck?
Salad and chess.
Gee, salad and chess. And then this one time I was taking this party, right? And they're like these business guys and they're having a meeting. I'm like, all right.
At a pizza restaurant?
Exactly. I'm like, I mean, it's fine, but like, whatever. But I'll go back there and I'm like, oh, does anyone need anything? And some guy's like, shh. He's like, get out. And I'm like, I'm like, what? He's like, you don't have to, he's like, don't come back here so much. Like, we're having a meeting. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, fuck you, dude.
I'm your fucking server.
Exactly. I'm like, all right, I didn't go back there, not a damn time after that. And then he like came up to me, he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be like so aggressive earlier. We're just like talking about something important, right? And then they come in again, and I'm like, fuck, I have to take him again, right? So I go in there, literally drop the food off, drop the drinks off, and I don't go in there at all, because I'm like, all right, if that's what they want, right?
Yeah.
He comes out and he's like, dude, you did a fucking amazing job today, and he tipped me hella good. I was like, fuck, okay, if that's what you guys want. I'm like, I just have to drop the food off, drop the drinks off, and say nothing to them. And fucking I got tipped hella good. It was so funny. So like at first I hated the fuck. I was like, this dude's a fucking douchebag. Like, why are you coming into a fucking store or a restaurant and like not want service? And then after that, it was all good. But I've never really had like any weird people. Like I don't want to sound like I'm judging people, you know.
I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
Everybody judges.
Everybody
I mean, I
judges
can't even-
everybody.
I'm like trying to think of like a specific one.
Yeah.
What is all this? Do you see this yellow stuff on the line? I wasn't there before.
There's also another thing that sucks about customer service is just dealing with shitty people.
Yeah.
Because there's like I wouldn't say there's a lot of shitty people, because the majority of the people that I would like see at my work that would come in would be pretty like nice, but there definitely is a good amount of shitty people in the world that just are rude, or maybe they don't give a fuck, or but there's always a
100%.
reason.
Literally, like just the other day, what's today? Today, Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Yesterday. Okay, yesterday, literally, squirrel. No, don't run over here. Okay. I thought he was about to commit
He's trying to
suicide.
save the squirrels.
Squirrel side.
Yesterday, fucking this guy comes in and he orders like a large pizza and a salad. And as he's checking out, like he asks like my GM Rich, like, can I get an extra ranch? And Rich is like, sure. He pours him a ranch, like hands it to him. And the guy's like, oh, can I get some more? And Rich is like, sure. He pours him one more and hands it to him. And the guy's like, come on, like, can I get some more? And Rich is like, I already gave you 2 free ones. Like, I'm gonna have to charge you for any more. And the guy's like, are you like, he's like, literally like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, I just spent $44 on a pizza and salad, and you can't give me like extra ranch. And then Rich is like, all right, geez, like pours him a couple of ranches, and like he walks and like, and then the guy walks out, and like as he walking out, under his breath, he's like, fucking idiot. And I literally just like stopped what I was doing and stared at this fool, and I was like, I hope this fool looks at me, bro, because that shit pissed me off so
That's
much.
so.
I was like,
people would think they're entitled to shit
I was
for
like,
free.
why? Exactly. I was like, why would that? Nothing is free, bro. Like, you already got 2 free ones, and then you said some dumb shit, and then like, if I was rich, like I would not have given that shit.
Act like he bought a salad, bitch. You bought a pizza. Like, yeah, you dip it in
No,
ranch,
he
but
did.
it's
He
not
did buy
like-
a salad too, and he already got 3 ranches with that salad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This
I
fool
know,
literally
but
just
it's
walked
not
out with
ranch
7.
Isn't a fucking given with pizza, dog.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna have to pay. That pisses me
Fool literally walked out with 7 ranches for a pizza and a salad.
And the dumb thing is like also getting mad at the employees for rules that they can't change.
Exactly.
Like one time I had a lady that was like, "Hey, can I go into the dressing room with these items?" And I was like, "No, you're gonna have to." Or she wanted to go into the dressing room with her cart, and I was like, "No, you're gonna have to like leave it with me or talk to one of the other employees, and we'll be able to watch your cart." And she's like, "No, I want to bring my cart." And the reason why is because a lot of people will take stuff in their cart, go into the changing room, put it in their clothing, and then come out with like less
wearing
stuff in
it?
the cart.
Yeah.
Obviously they took something, but you can't just be like, "Let me see under your skirt." Like you can't say that to a fucking woman, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm like, "No, I'm gonna have to hold your cart," and she just starts like getting on my shit, like, "Call your fucking manager, you're being so fucking rude to me, blah 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 blah." And like I went on the radio, and like people around me like told me that they heard her yelling at me as I'm radioing it, and I'm like, "Hey, Madison, can I get you to come over to my register, please?" And like she was just like so pissed off, but I think she was definitely trying to do some sketchy shit.
100%.
And then yeah, we ended up making her leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Get her out.
Yeah.
Get her out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Another cool thing, or not cool, but another sketch thing that happened at my work was it was really late at night. I think it was in like December at Kohl's. They closed at like 12 or 12:30 or something like that. So I think it was 12, and we were right at closing. And usually I like make sure I have all the registers already counted, so that right when it's 12 o'clock I can talk to my manager and get out of there like right when we close, instead of having to do all the cleanup after.
Yeah.
So I'm like counting the last register because I didn't think anyone was in the store. I guess that's my own fault for counting it. But then I get to like the last couple pennies, and somebody radios to me, "Hey Robbie, you got a customer coming towards you." And I'm like, fuck, I hope they don't pay cash. And it turns out to be a group of customers, and like I don't want to judge, like Gunnar was saying, but they were definitely some fucking crackheads. And
Who the fuck's at Kohl's at 12 o'clock at night?
seriously, but they had all of them. They were wearing like shitty clothes. Like I'm not trying to judge, but they were wearing like clothes that was like they were very smelly, and their clothes was cut up, and it just didn't look like they were taking care of themselves.
They didn't have good hygiene.
They didn't have any good hygiene. They were smelly. They were like being really loud in the store, just like not being good, like
Crackhead.
customer. Yeah, literally being crackhead.
That's a crackhead.
I'm a crackhead.
Yeah.
Light a cigarette.
Oh, I haven't showed you that.
Yeah.
No, but
The TikTok.
so they come
Or did I
over
show
to me,
you?
No, I don't think so.
and they're like, "Yo, we're ready to pay." And these people buy like 50 gift cards and they're like pulling out like all this fucking clothes. And I'm like, where the fuck are they going to get this money from? Like, she just bought like close to like $500 in fucking Best Buy gift cards. And then she has a whole cart full of clothes. And there's like 3 people behind her with their own carts. And sure enough, they fucking pull out cash. And every single one of them had fucking like stacks of cash.
What the
And I'm just
fuck?
like, where did you guys get all this money? And they were just being super sketch because they're pulling up on me, and I'm the only clerk that's like salesperson that's in my area and the registers because we're about to close.
Yeah.
And I could call my manager. I was like, hey, can you like bring me some backup? And she's like, no, I'm watching you from the cameras. It's okay. And the people around me started like circling my area, my desk area that I was at.
What the
so
fuck?
I had 2 of the like weird looking people behind me, and then I had one of them in front of me, and I was just so like I was like on my shit. Like
Yeah.
I was just super like spider sense mode. Fucking I just felt like something like they were gonna try to like take the money out of the register when she went to pay, and I just like knew that something was gonna happen, but literally nothing did. They fucking paid.
You could easily take 3 crackheads. Like easily.
They were kind of, dude, I don't know, bro. They looked like I think
Really?
if you're on crack and you can't feel anything, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
That's true. That is true.
Crackhead energy is fucking matchable. Yeah. But they literally all ended up pulling fat stacks of money out of their fucking pockets and paying for all this shit and then leaving.
They probably
I'm
just like finished cooking up some meth and didn't sell.
Fuck, they just hit a fucking pound of meth and now they're just fucking
They're just
loaded.
splurging at fucking
And they're like, shit, well, nothing else is open that's got a Kohl's.
Yeah, what's open during crackhead hours? Kohl's, 12 o'clock.
Shit.
Yeah, and I ended up having to stay like 45 fucking minutes late because I had to check them all out, and it took forever to get everything out of their carts. But like, it was that was just the craziest shit because I just expected like to get like fucking jumped or something because the security had gone. Security leaves like fucking early.
Damn.
So yeah,
I would've been
I
kinda
was just
scared.
out there by myself, and the manager was like, "Fuck you, bro! Like
I'm watching you over the
I'm watching you
camera."
on the cameras."
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
But
but
she probably even watching, bro.
I know, she probably wasn't watching. She's like, you got it, you're out there dying. They're stabbing you. Like, hey,
Oh
can
my
you send some
God.
Backup? She's like, nah, you're
hey, could
good.
you send some backup? I'm kind of getting stabbed in the fucking kidney.
My kidney hurts a little bit.
I remember when somebody came into Mary's, they weren't like a crack. Well, yeah, they kind of were like a crackhead, and they ordered a pizza, but they paid for it and everything. But I think like his breadsticks got like to a different to-go order, so he had to wait or something. And then like Chris, he was like there, and he's like, where the fuck's my food? Or like he got hella upset with Chris and like started cussing at him. And Chris was like, he's like, I need you to calm down, sir. Like blah blah blah, right? And then like he says something to Chris again, and then Chris is like, all right, get the fuck out of my store. And then he's like, I don't fucking, you know, blah 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 blah. And he fucking, they're
Let him
just going
leave?
back and forth. And then he left. I was like, damn, dude.
Did he get his pizza and breadsticks?
Yeah. I don't even know if he got his breadsticks because I think he's like, I don't even fucking want my breadsticks anymore. And Chris was like, get the fuck out. It was hella funny. I hate when customers get like that. I'm like, dude,
It's
if
just
I
like-
wasn't in my Mary's uniform right now, you'd be womped on full.
There's just certain ways of treating people, bro. You don't like.
You just have to have respect.
You don't go into somebody's store and then just start fucking cussing them out or something. Like,
Some people just are like,
so dumb. Or like, another thing at my store is using coupons. The coupons expire. People don't fucking get that or some shit. Like, people don't understand that there's a end date to coupons. A single 25% off coupon doesn't last for fucking 365 days. Like, this lady comes in with this 30% off coupon yelling at me to bring my manager and saying that she's gonna get me in trouble because I didn't want to accept a coupon from 2018. Like
2 years or like a year ago.
Like a year and a half ago. Like, what the fuck, dude? What do you want me to do, bro? My manager was like, we can't help you. Sorry.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
people come in with the coupons at Mary's, but I don't think I've ever gotten one that was expired.
I don't actually, they probably do expire.
The only reason to shop at
Don't though, dude. We have ours like it doesn't say anything on
Yeah, I
it.
know. Like all of our gift cards and shit.
your guys' coupons and that kind of stuff don't
I
expire.
don't think so.
No, but for like Kohl's, it's like a more of like a promotion to try to get people to come
It
in.
is
Like, right
well
when you
because
get new
nobody's.
shit.
There's no
Old
reason to
shit.
shop there unless you have a fucking coupon.
Yeah.
Because like the Nike's full price, might as well go to the Nike store like somewhere else that's not there.
Yeah, they have more options.
You do. You got a Kohl's card. I fucking
Yeah.
forgot. And
Homie-
you didn't have
homie
me sign
finessed
up
me.
for you, bro.
She's like, you want this Kohl's card? Get this discount. I'm like, yeah.
I never even got that. They've been trying to get me for like every single day that I'd be working there. They were like, "Hey, you sure you don't want to sign in for a Kohl's card? You work here?" And I'm like,
You're like,
"Nah,
Psych. I
I
don't
don't
want
need
that.
no credit card."
I ain't gonna shop it.
I ain't shopping.
I ain't shopping.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here. I need to get a new chain, dude.
Your chain, yeah?
Chain swinging.
Shit. My ears pierced too.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Turn into a rapper.
Turned into a rapper.
You kind of look like Lil Hoodie.
Lil Hoodie?
What the fuck? Fuck you. I'm like, what the fuck is Lil Hoodie? And then I'm like, oh, it's Charlie D'Amelio's fucking ex-boyfriend, that little
Yeah.
square.
Lil Square.
Lil Square
I
Bear.
do not look like a little square bear. Anyways.
We need
what-
to go on a fucking vacation all together.
Bro,
I mean, me
my
and Gunnar
birthday.
went to fucking Disneyland. We could talk about that for a second.
Yeah,
you want
Disneyland
to?
was kind of lit.
Me, Gunnar, and our really good friend Megan. Shout out Megan.
And the boy Isaac.
And the boy Isaac.
But we met up with, he didn't go.
We met up, yeah,
we met
exactly.
up
That's
with
why I
him
didn't
there.
say him yet because
Yeah.
we met up with Isaac in LA. Shout out Isaac also. Me, Gunnar, Megan made a fucking trip. We sent it down to LA.
I
Um,
slept
It was
like
so random.
60%
It was
of the way.
so random.
Well, it was just gonna be like Robbie and I, and then like last minute, Megan was like, "I'll drive," and Robbie were like, "I like bet."
Yeah, because it was random. We're like because your dad gave you tickets to Disneyland, right? And
yeah,
they're
I
about
had
to
2 free
expire.
tickets. We were gonna go. Like Robbie and I were gonna go regardless.
Yeah, and they're about to expire, and me and him are just figuring out like plane ticket things, and I'm like, oh, dude, maybe we can get a hotel. And then out of nowhere, like Megan or I think I mentioned something to Megan. She's like, oh, I'll drive you guys. And then we're like, dude, fuck, I guess we don't have to pay for a fucking plane ticket.
Yeah.
Just get a free ride. I mean, that's not the only reason why, but
Yeah.
Megan's our friend. Yeah, so Megan's like, yeah, let's go. And then we all made it to Disneyland. It was a fucking great ass time. Me and Gunnar stayed in the hotel. They kind of low key took up our bathroom and
Yeah, that shit was
You
fucked.
should say what happened during the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna speak on that.
Yeah. We'll have Gunnar speak on
Robbie and
that.
I paid for our own hotel. Our own hotel. The plan was for Megan to stay with Isaac in wherever the fuck they wanted to stay.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I guess that was not in Megan's mindset at all because our hotel became Megan's hotel. And for like the first, we were there for what, 2 days?
Yeah, 2 days.
I'd say for like the 75% of the trip, the first like 3/4, it was like Megan. Megan just like took over our hotel, and I didn't show it, but I was fucking pissed, dude. Because first of all, the Super Bowl was on too, and I was like, I just want to be in the, or I guess,
we were watching the
we
Super
couldn't
Bowl.
really watch it because we went to Disneyland that day.
No, but the reason why we went to Disneyland is because the Super Bowl was boring. Remember, we got halfway
Oh,
through the Super
yeah.
Bowl.
Patriots.
No, it was the Ram. That was the dumbest Super Bowl ever. It was the Rams and the Patriots. 10-3, right? Pretty
It
sure.
was a
That was
horrible
the- I
fucking
think that was
Super
the-
Bowl.
No, but it was annoying because fucking, I don't know, Robbie didn't really have our own space, and it was like they were like kind of like a couple things, so it was like just awkward the whole time, and like
I honestly would have told them, no, go get your own hotel.
not even that, like they could have just went to Isaac's place the whole time, like that's why it was kind of annoying. But it was a good ass time. Robbie and I got fucked.
story
Yeah, we
turned
got
sour
fucked.
real
No, I
quick.
was gonna say you also had to shit hella bad.
Oh,
That's what I was kind of getting
I didn't
to.
even remember that.
Dude, that's a fucking main part why you were
That's
really
why
mad.
I was fucking pissed, dude. We were
Yes.
watching the Super Bowl in our hotel room, and like Megan was getting ready for. We're gonna watch the Super Bowl and then go back to Disneyland. That's okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm remembering the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we're watching the Super Bowl and Megan's getting ready like in our bathroom, which like, I don't fucking care. Like I didn't like it's not that big of a deal. But then out of nowhere, like it's one of those shits like where you gotta go.
Yeah.
Really
And,
bad.
Like I give Megan a warning. Like I go up, I'm like, bro, like how long are you gonna be? Like I just gotta use the bathroom. She's like, oh, like not that much longer. Like 10-15 minutes go by and like this bitch is still in the bathroom. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like fuck this.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting fucking mad. Like I gotta shit.
Yeah.
And I go up there, I'm like, how much longer? And she's like, I'm almost done. Like I'm like, all right, bet. 5 minutes go by and it's to the I'm at the breaking point. Like I'm like, I gotta
you're,
go.
You're
dude.
turtling.
I was like
turtle that's poking out of your asshole
yeah,
right
like
now.
I'm like it's peaking, dude. Like I'm crowning. Like I was like, fuck, dude, I gotta go. So I book it out of the fucking hotel room, and I'm literally like speed walking, like going there. I get to the elevator, like I'm fucking like tapping my feet hella hard in the elevator. I get down, and then like at that point I was like, I gotta go. I book it to the fucking bathroom. I gotta wait for a fool in the stall. And I'm like,
oh,
yeah,
that's horrible.
I had to wait for
I
a
didn't know
fool.
you had to wait for somebody
I
in
had
the
to wait
stall.
for a fool in the stall, and then I wait. Luckily, it wasn't that long. I go in there, like I take a
She
shit.
just fully
I
clenched.
come back, and I'm pretty sure Megan's still in the bathroom.
No, she was still in the bathroom for like another 30 minutes
I come back,
after you
she's
came
still
back
in
from
the
your shit.
bathroom, and I'm like, I was just like, I wasn't even mad. I was like, good thing I went, like, because I wouldn't have waited.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I don't want to shit in a public bathroom, like when I have my own hotel room, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm also the type of person, like, I never want to shit anywhere but like my own comfortable,
space.
like, yeah, exactly. So I was like, fucking, I was just heated.
I would be out.
That you're right. That's
That
why
was
that's
what I was
why
trying to get
more upset.
to.
I wasn't more upset like that they were like chilling in the hotel room.
'Cause
That's
we
why
were
I was.
all- we were all
That's why I
vibing.
was upset. Was because fucking that just killed my vibe.
Yeah. But it was funny because at night we got hella fate. Like we brought like two bottles of
bottle
like
of Fireball
Amsterdam
and Amsterdam.
Yeah, and me and Foon.
Fireball? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
me and Gunnar just fucking got drunk as fuck. And then what did you say to me?
Megan?
Yeah.
What did you say to me at the at night?
I'm laying in bed like sloshed, like fucking. I'm
Yeah.
spinning. I'm drunk.
Yeah.
And like we're just. I don't even know what we're talking about. We're just talking about life and shit. And I like look over at Robbie, like lean over. I'm like, Robbie. I was like, you know what? I was like, you're a tough nut to crack. And you're like, what? And I was like, sometimes I think I got you figured out. Like, I don't even know.
No, because I said something weird. I said something really weird that didn't make sense.
Weird
I said
shit.
some weird shit that did not make sense at all. And
it was
you
like-
looked at me
and I
hella
was
confused.
drunk, and like, you know when you're drunk, like you don't like sometimes you don't understand like you're probably just trying to be like sarcastic,
Yeah,
like say like
yeah.
a sarcastic funny joke, but like I took it as like a what the fuck, like what is this guy trying to say?
Yeah.
And I don't remember. I remember saying like you're a tough nut to crack, but then I said something after that, like sometimes like I think I get you, and then you just say some fuck shit, like
Yeah,
something, like,
yeah, you said- that's
I think
exactly what you
exactly
said,
what I
yeah.
said. And then
Yeah.
you just started dying laughing.
I was like, I can't believe you just fucking said that. Low key true though.
oh, you 100% true.
But yeah, dude.
You're a tough nut to crack.
All right, I mean, we're 45 minutes deep. I think we're about to fucking head the fuck out of here, boys.
About to skirt on out.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, thank you guys for listening to this last episode.
Scoot.
Shout out Gunnar.
Yes, sir.
First
Thank you guys for
interview.
having- Hey, thank you guys for having me.
We're
boys.
definitely gonna have him back on here soon, with more people. So yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah.